time tomorrow, please.
And I'll send you the chiropractor bill.
Yes, send me the chiropractor bill.
Well, that's a good start, I'd say.
Yes, I think I got a lot of good shots today. Val, leave everything alone. I'll take care of it. You've had a long day today.
I'm just making up for the time I took off earlier.
You've done more than made up for it? Dismissed.
Thank you, Carlo, but I have no place special to go anyway.
No? Nor anyone special to meet?
That's right.
You know, you've got to start meeting people. You should be turning away all the eligible young men in Monticello.
Carlo, I have been in Monticello a very short time. Now, don't rush me into someone's arms before I've had a chance to say, hi, who are you?
Well, I'm sure you'll meet lots of eligible candidates at the Whitney wedding.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, Marla, your sunglasses.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Darkwing.
Hello. I hope I haven't come at a bad time.
Not at all.
Not at all.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Whitney. What can we do for you?
Well, actually, I was hoping to have a little private visit with your assistant.
I was just on my way out for coffee anyway. Miss Baxter, if you will come along with me to talk to you about your needlepoint.
Please, come in. Sit down.
Thank you.
I could order something in if you'd like.
No, no, thank you, Miss Bryson. I'm here to apologize for my behavior earlier. You must have thought me unforgivably rude.
Oh, of course not.
And suffering from a shocking lapse in memory.
Well, it's been more than 3 years since we met in Switzerland. I really shouldn't have expected you to remember.
On the contrary, I do remember. And even though it was such a brief episode, I remember with pleasure. You were a charming companion, and you helped make St. Moritz even more pleasant.
Well, it's very nice of you to say so.
And after I was so abrupt earlier, I thought I owed you both an apology and an explanation.
Well, there's no need, really. It was my fault. I shouldn't have recalled myself to you like that. I guess I was just so surprised to find you in Monticello.
Well, perhaps your timing was off just a little, you see. My future wife is a woman of some spirit. I might even say she's somewhat competitive. Possessive, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's the only flaw in an otherwise perfect nature, that one of jealousy. But I do have to forgive her for it. She looks so beautiful in green.
I'd say it was a compliment to you.
And I take it as such. Then I'm forgiven for my insufferable rudeness.
There is nothing to forgive. After all, it's not as though we shared a past. We shared a few dinners.
Oh, and an afternoon on the slopes. You see, I do remember.
Well, why don't we just forget all about St. Moritz, shall we? I promise never to make it awkward for you. I am glad to see you again, though. Especially if it's a very happy time in your life.
And I am very happy to have such a good friend close by. One who is so understanding.
Can't you just give her a break, Gavin? A break? A break? That's all she had since she started. I created something simple, elementary as she calls it, because it's just the right size to fit her talent.
Gavin?
Hello, Miles.
How's the Jerome Robbins of Monticello?
I'm okay, I guess. Care to sit?
Sure.
It's called spring house cleaning.
Yes, very nice, very tidy. So, how are things going?
In a word?
That's right, the opening's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel the hot breath.
Listen, Gavin, I thought I would just take a chance and drop by. I kind of wanted to talk to you.
I know. You want to talk about Jody?
Look, my friend, I don't want to add to the load that you are carrying right now. But something is happening to Jody, and I want to know how you think about it. Because frankly, Nicole and I are concerned. Actually, we're more than concerned. We're really worried.
Well, frankly, I'm worried about her, too. In fact, I let her go early today. She just refused to cooperate.
Refused to cooperate? She is lurching through life like she was 80, not 18. Now, I don't care what her professional burden is right now. Something is wrong, radically wrong.
I know that. I know I'm working her too hard, Miles, but what the hell
Yes,
am I
you are.
supposed
She
to
comes
do?
home tired every night. Worse than that, she's depressed all the time. Haven't gotten a laugh out of her in months. See, I'm worried about her emotional health, not just her physical health, and I thought maybe you and I together could figure out something to do. So what is your opinion? Where do you think the trouble lies?
To tell you the truth, Miles, I think she's in it too deep. That's what the trouble is. She's got all the makings of a really fine dancer. And maybe she's talented enough to carry the load of a leading professional. But she's not ready. She's not ready in her brain. Her body does all the necessary moves, but her mind doesn't. She's just too full of doubts about her ability to perform.
And why do you think that is? Look, Gavin, this is not exactly a criticism. Maybe it's something you can't help. But I've been told that you're pretty tough with your people. You give with one hand, you take away with the other. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's not an unfair review.
All right, I know you're a choreographer. You're not a psychiatrist, but don't you think maybe it's part of your creative job to encourage and support, as well as teaching your dancers the steps they have to do?
Believe me, Miles, I have tried everything, every device. I've tried being soft. I've tried sweet talk, but it doesn't work. I'm a failure with Jody. I don't know how to break through the barrier.
Well, that sounds like a pretty dangerous impasse to me.
It is. Something somewhere has to break, and I'm worried sick that it's going to be Jody herself. Now, do you think that she's headed for some kind of a collapse?
You want to know what I think? I think any more of your onslaught, any more hammering at her, the breakdown is more than possible. It's probable, and I want you to think about that.
Miles, I want you to believe this. I don't want anything like that to happen to Jody. God, I'm not a sadist. I want her to succeed, yes. But the most important thing is I want her to be well and happy. And that's a God's honest truth.
Look, I know you care about her. But we all do. So you lay off the heavy stuff from now on, all right?
Sure.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
You were right, my friend. I do care about her.
Está tu amigo Gavin. Hey, ¿qué pasa? No. Look, tell Maria not to give up on us. We're on our way. Star's still getting ready. Right, so I'll put another couple of steaks on the fire, and we'll be walking out the door in just a second. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's been a long time. Hold on, she wants to say something to you.
Louise? Hi. Listen, as a little social courtesy when we get there, would you mind introducing me to Calvin? Uh-huh. It seems that I've forgotten his last name, and I'm too embarrassed to ask. Yeah. Ciao.
Come here, me beauty. I sure am glad that you are my lady.
And why is that?
Because you are witty and pretty and mine. All mine.
And what makes you so sure? Why don't aren't you getting a little too familiar for strangers?
Now, come on. Now, how can you talk to me that way when I treat you like a queen?
Well, until today, I've been a queen in exile.
Yes, well, I'm going to make up for that this evening, my sweet, just as I promised. You see, after dinner at Louise's, I have planned much, much more. Beginning with dancing and prancing at the hottest, most expensive disco in these parts.
Oh, Kevin!
And after that, there'll be more wine.
Mm-hmm.
And candlelight. And after that...
After that, what? Oh, stop. What have happened to my stretch limo?
I knew it was something I was forgetting. It's just that beauty of yours. It dazzles and blinds me to everything else. Come on, let's get out of here. And begin a night of revelry that will make every other social event in your life pale by comparison. Why, you might even want to cancel the Whitney wedding.
Oh, no, not for all the diamonds and pearls. And which reminds me, you owe me some.
Soon, my dear, soon. Remember, we have to decorate the apartment.
True.
But at least you'll get to see the Whitney mansion, and you'll even get to meet Gavin Wiley.
Oh, that's a person I want to meet since he runs your second home, and you spend more time.
Truth, not tonight.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Calvin. Tyler. Come in. Baby, this is, Damien Tyler. You've heard me speak of him often, if not too well.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm sorry. I tried calling, but the line was busy.
Why do I get the feeling you are a messenger of doom?
Calvin, I'm sorry, but we've got big trouble. Kenny Birdsong and his partner have been hurt in an auto chase there. They're both in the hospital.
Don't tell me that. How bad are they?
Well, they're pretty bad, but I think they're going to make it. Let me fill you in on the situation. This guy in Meeker Street's got his mother-in-law held hostage. He's barricaded the house, and he says he's going to kill her. Now, we've got the place surrounded, and I think the guy's pacified for the moment, but he's got his wife and kids in there. Chief Mallory wants you and I on the scene right now.
Calvin, you don't have to go.
Baby, I am sorry. Look,
Tonight is our night.
now you should be used to this.
I'm not.
Look, it's in order. I've got to go. Tyler, I'll be ready in a second.
Please, won't you have a seat?
Well, I'll wait outside.
Yeah, I'll be right down, Damien.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to have met you. Look, Starr, this is not my fault. Now, we've been over all of this. Look, I got an idea, baby. Look, why don't you go over to Maria and Luis's for dinner, and I will try to get there as soon as I can, okay?
Think about it.
Now, that's my girl. Look, Starr, I will make it up to you, I promise.
I don't want to hear anymore, okay? Just get out of here. Be careful. Good evening.
Look, I just wanted you to talk to Gavin. I didn't want you to haul off and hit him.
Yeah, I know. But I did, and that's that. Look, Kelly, he's very frustrating sometimes, and I can't take it. I'm thinking of quitting the Whitney Dance Company.
What kind of talk is that?
Straight talk.
You know, I think that's the first time I've ever heard you use the word quit. Now, come on, you can't be serious. It's just a mood you're in.
No, it's not. I'm serious. I'm very serious.
Oh. What happened to the dancer I used to know named Jody Travis, who was so dedicated to her work that she hardly ever had time to say hello? What, have you stopped practicing your curtain calls or something?
No, but that's the way you feel when you're young and you're full of ideals and fantasies. That's not the real world. And believe me, I am beginning to know more and more about the real world.
Yeah, I can see that you've grown very old and wise. But actually, the gray hair is very becoming.
Thank you. Look, you can laugh at me if you like. But, Kelly, I'm very serious. I feel as if I have aged 10 years in the past few months.
Wait a minute. I'm not laughing at you, Jody. I'm serious. I can see something has changed in you. I don't know what it is, and actually, I don't think you do either. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Val.
Oh, Kelly, hi.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Did you care to join us?
No, I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're not interrupting anything. Come on, sit down, have some pie.
Well, thank you.
Valerie Bryson. This is Jody Travis.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Jody. It's nice to meet you. Kelly's spoken often of you. You're the dancer, right? You know, I envy you.
Yeah, sometimes I think I'm a dancer. Other times, it's no cause for envy, believe me.
You know, Val is a very, very fine photographer.
Oh.
Oh, no, you are. Now, come on, she works at the Crown Studio. You know, the one down the block?
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've passed it. That must be very interesting work.
Oh, I think it is. And I'm grateful to be working.
Yeah, well, it must be nice to be doing something that you like and that you're good at. I wish that I could claim that kind of satisfaction with my work, but I'm afraid I can't. In fact, I was just telling Kelly I think I'm going to quit the dance company.
Well, what do you think you'd like to do, Jody?
You know, I don't know. Actually, I think I'm just talking nonsense. I can't quit. I mean, I feel this certain amount of responsibility. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people depending on me.
Yeah. Far too many people.
Oh, Gavin, I'm sorry if you were just leaving.
I'm sorry, too.
I would like to have a word with you, if I may.
Do I have a choice?
You know, for someone in my employ, you've got quite a fresh mouth. No one else that I pay for talks to me like that.
Ah, then you must find me refreshing.
Oh, you are, my boy, you are. But one day that mouth of yours may cost you something.
I can afford it.
There is just no end to your smart one-liners, is there?
I'm sorry, Sky. I'm just tired and mad as hell at the whole world. Sit down.
Sure.
Can I get you anything? I think there's a beer around somewhere.
No, thank you. You know, I've always considered that a peasant's drink.
Well, let me tell you something. There have been plenty of kings that have hoisted steins with ale. And I know that you consider yourself royalty.
Okay, enough with the witty banter. I've got more important things in my mind, Gavin, not the least of which is my dance company and Jody Travis.
I know. It's very much on my mind, too, I can assure you.
Well, what about it? The last time we talked, you weren't very enthusiastic about progress so far. What's the situation now?
Unchanged. Worse, if anything.
Meaning?
It may be time to give up the ghost. Jody is worn down to practically nothing. She's so psyched out about the whole thing, she doesn't believe that she can do it. And if she doesn't believe it, she can't. And won't.
The hell she won't.
Collapsing. Mentally and physically. And I won't push her any further. She's on the verge of falling apart. And I'm on the verge of trying to find a replacement.
You'll do no such thing. Now, you listen to me, boy wonder, and you listen good. If that girl is on the verge of collapse, and if she's not ready to open, it's your fault. And if you can't handle it, I'll get someone who can. And if that happens, you can consider yourself unemployable, because I will smear your reputation so far and so wide. The only place you'll get a job is in darkest Africa, choreographing fertility rites.
Now, you're being a damn fool. I am the only one Jody will work with, and you know it.
flatter yourself, kid. There's plenty of talent around. And I've got the money to buy it. Wherever and whenever I want. And if, just if, that happens, I'll have you tarred and feathered and carried out of town on a rail.
Just who the hell do you think you are, Mr. Whitney? Are you threatening me?
Now, I don't have to tell you just what you can bet on that. That broken leg of yours, that accident that you had, that only kept you from dancing, not from walking. Consider yourself lucky.